Hey, I have a question for you. Do you like to pay attention to detail? Well, I'm obsessed about the details. Are you? More about that right after the intro. Welcome to Day One Journey, Ep.310. Ching. Yeah! So what about you? Do you like the details? Do you like to pay attention to detail? Well, I just love the details. I find myself many times being drawn to the small details, especially when I'm practicing, when I'm there pushing myself, exercising, and focusing on a very specific skill that I want to get better in. Especially then, I like to focus on the small details. And if you would watch me, just there practicing, focus on the small details. Sometimes it can be very small detail that I will be focusing on for hours. So if you were there watching me, you might label me as being obsessed with the small details. Well, I guess I would agree with you. Being so immersed in the same activity, being that focused on the small details is one of the things that I believe that makes me obsessed. And I'm okay with it. In the last few episodes, as I was sharing with you, I owned my obsession. Yes, I am obsessed about growth, about practice. And being obsessed with the small details is one of the things that, yes, just makes me obsessed about practice. Sometimes though, when I'm there practicing in the zone, focusing on the small details, a friend might watch me and then they might give me the look of like I don't know what I'm doing. As if I'm focusing on the small details, but they think that I don't know what's the bigger picture. They think that I forget the bigger picture. And it can be frustrating at times, because this is exactly the opposite. The reason why I'm focusing on the small details is because I understand the deep connection. For the bigger picture, I know the implications of applying these small details to the bigger picture. This is the reason why I'm diving in that deep, because I understand how can I use these small details to help me create the bigger picture that I want for my growth, for my practice, for getting better in this specific skill, in this specific project that I'm creating. I go deep inside, dissect the small details so they would help me get what I want in the bigger picture. And yes, it used to be pretty frustrating for me when friends would think that I'm not aware about the bigger picture, when I'm super focused on small details, when in fact it is exactly the opposite. But to be honest, it doesn't happen many times for me, because as I was sharing with you in the last episode, I isolated myself. I'm here in Bangkok, and most of the time when I'm practicing, I'm alone. So I created this environment for me so I can just move forward, keep on practicing, owning my obsession of getting better and better every single day without anything that slows me down. But back to you. Back to you. I want you to think about one thing that you want to accomplish today. One thing that is important to you to do today. And I want you to focus on one detail. One detail that will help you get whatever you want in the way that you want it. Think about one detail, about one thing that you want to do today, and go ahead and execute. Go ahead and do it today. And of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.